Hey Bon, I'm just letting you know if we win the lottery, I meant not we. If I win the lottery, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy a house, and me and you are gonna live together, pretty much. But it's only gonna be me and you, and pretty much I'm just gonna not give you any money, and I'm not gonna give you any money at all. I'm gonna have like millions of dollars, and you're just gonna tell me what you want, and I'll buy it for you. So this is to avoid you from like giving my money away or like stealing it and stuff when you could just ask me and then I'll buy you it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you pretty much have anything you want. But we're not you're not gonna be if you live in my house, you're not gonna be pretty much buying whatever fucking clothes you want. Cause we're gonna be dressed in all black Balenciaga. So just letting you know, just throwing that out there. And you can get whatever car you want, that doesn't really matter. But it has to be black. We're gonna get an all blacked out house with black diamonds on everything. Black diamonds on our chains and stuff. And we're just pretty much gonna go into like Balenciaga stores, buy everything they have.
Mm.
Yeah. But I would give you like $1 million a day, pretty much, which is not that much. Um, but I have to approve of it before you buy it. You have to say, "Hello, Superior. May I buy this?" In the Sheldon Humphrey voice. And pretty much we're gonna be on strict diets of only Sunny D with cereal and um pretty much Lucky Charms is the only cereal we can get, and um beef jerky. So I'm just throwing that out there.
Mm.
And if we go out to eat together because we're gay, because if we're gonna have a lot of money, we're gonna be gay. And we're just gonna have girls over sometimes because we're bi sometimes. We're gender fluid. So
Shut
basically, we're
up!
gonna have gay sex every day, and pretty much. And
Yeah,
then
pretty
once we
much.
go, if we go out to eat somewhere, it has to be in the black Rolls Royce. So, like, you can't take your Lamborghini out on our date nights or anything like that. It's gonna be strictly Rolls Royce only. And we're gonna
Oh,
have
that.
an entire room dedicated to just pretty much um, techniques, technique fighting. We're gonna have technique bags, elevated maneuver, tweaking devices, technologies in there. Pretty much. We're gonna have James Harden shoes. We're gonna have Kobe Bryant shoes. We're gonna have different various Bill Gates telephones, Apples, Samsungs, uh, maybe even some Motorola's telephones. Uh, we might even get some Jordan's tennis shoes. And if you want to, we could probably get some night lights for the hallways, just so we don't trip and fall, because we're gonna have on Rick Owens pretty much, and they have long laces. We're gonna be wearing Rick Owens to sleep, and because that's our pajamas. And we have to not wash any of our clothes. We're not really gonna have washing machines. We're just gonna do the technique style. Just let it pretty much let it soak in the air, like the shoreline, just in the air. So we gotta like stink really bad, pretty much. Um, but we have to like look really rich, but we stink, so it like makes no sense. We're like, why does that guy stink, but he's so rich? So they're gonna
Right.
be like, they're gonna like their minds are gonna be turning pretty much. They're gonna be like, oh, what's up with that dude? Why does he stink, but he's rich? Pretty much that's what we're gonna fucking do. But on our date nights, that's the only night we can take a shower, so we don't have to suffer through each other's stench because we're gonna be next to each other eating. And our bedrooms are pretty much we're only gonna have one bedroom for our mansion because we're gonna be sleeping in the same bed. Um, one your feet are gonna be next to my face, and my feet are gonna be next to your face, upside down. so we can sleep next to each other's feet because we have foot fetishes. And pretty much whenever we get done with that, we're gonna after we sleep, we're probably gonna go to Waffle House sometimes. But we're gonna eat in the parking lot so we don't get harassed by people in there because they're gonna see we're rocking really expensive fits. And they're probably gonna be trying to steal it off of our backs because we have no defense because we didn't buy guns yet because we are not 21. So um, we're gonna probably have to go to some alleyway in Atlanta to get some guns underage if we want to defend ourselves in Waffle Houses in Memphis, because usually the Memphis Waffle Houses, trust me, I know they're usually overrun with black people. And pretty much whenever we get done eating breakfast, we could probably head over to McDonald's or somewhere and get some McChickens or something like that. But we're gonna pretty much be eating out for all 3 meals. But whenever we go home, like I said, the snacks are only gonna be beef jerky and Lucky Charms. But other than that, I mean, pretty much you can't buy anything if it's not black. Um, everything has to be black. Your car windows have to be tinted, pretty much the Technique style tints where they can't see inside. And I forgot to mention we're gonna have a big backyard with a bunch of pretty much a bunch of fences with a bunch of animals back there so we can kill them for food. And they're all gonna be black cows because we're opium. And we're gonna hire a bunch of Mexicans because we used to do ranch work, but we don't do ranch work anymore. There's no point because we're rich. We could have an indoor gym. We can do technique style running. We could do elevated maneuvering, technology, inducing workouts pretty much with our tennis shoes from Jordan tennis shoes. We could do, we could run some laps on our fucking golf course. And we could probably hit up some pawn shops every now and then. We're looking for a couple items like drones or anything. Um, maybe some firearms. We could pretty much rob anywhere we wanted to, even though we really didn't want to rob it because we have enough money. We just pretty much wanted to rob it for fun. And then we could buy our bail. Pretty much just keep buying bail and keep committing crimes because we have enough money. Just keep repeating the process. And once we're down to $100 million, that's whenever we just stay home, don't go on any more vacations, live our lives out, pretty much have gay sex 3 to 4 times per night. Probably no more Waffle House visits. Mainly just gonna be on a strict beef jerky, honey D, and Lucky Charms diet, pretty much. But what do you think about that plan?
I uh, I really hope you
I
don't
was
win the
just
lottery.
talking